Welcome to AI ConvoCast, where we bring you the latest in AI and tech innovation. Quick housekeeping. Check out the affiliate links in our description. Using them supports the show, and please don't forget to rate, review, and share if you like what you hear. Let's jump right in.
Today we will be covering Microsoft confirming AI agents are coming to the Windows 11 taskbar, Google upgrading Gemini with a personal photo integration feature, Microsoft embedding Copilot agents directly into Power Apps, and Google expanding its Gemini Robotics ER 1.6 model with API access for developers. Let us get right into it. Microsoft just confirmed that AI agents are indeed coming to the Windows 11 taskbar. This came through with Windows 11 build 26200.8313, which was released to the release preview channel on April 17th. Now, some of you might remember that there had been earlier signals suggesting Microsoft was actually scaling back Copilot's presence at the operating system level. Well, this build tells a different story. Buried in the release notes are clear references to AI agents being integrated directly into the taskbar, and reporting from Windows latest describes Microsoft as preparing for public rollout of these agents. The build also includes File Explorer performance improvements and what is being described as background AI plumbing, essentially the infrastructure needed to support these agents at the system level. What this means in practical terms is that instead of AI being something you open as a separate app or visit in a browser, it becomes a persistent, contextual assistant living right in the core of your operating system. You would interact with it the same way you interact with your start menu or your system tray. Microsoft has also been reported as aiming to build agents that are safer than competitors, according to TechRadar citing the information. This fits neatly into Microsoft's broader push toward agent-based workflows that spans Copilot and the entire Microsoft 365 ecosystem. For enterprise users especially, having AI agents at the OS layer opens up much deeper automation possibilities than what a standalone chatbot could ever offer. Over on the Google side, some really interesting personalization news dropped on April 16th. Google announced that Gemini's personal intelligence feature can now connect directly to Google Photos. The image generation model involved here is called Nano Banana 2, and what it does is genuinely clever. If you have labeled faces and memories in your Google Photos library, Gemini can now use those to generate personalized AI images without you needing to re-upload any reference photos. So, for example, you could type a prompt like, "Generate an image of me and my family doing our favorite activity," and Gemini would pull from your existing photo metadata and labeled face clusters to create something that actually looks like the people in your life. Google described the feature by saying Gemini can use actual images of your loved ones to guide the image generation process. The emphasis here is on contextual generation with minimal prompt engineering, meaning you do not need to be an expert at writing detailed prompts to get good results. It just knows who your family members are because you have already organized that in Photos. This is a significant step toward making AI feel truly personal. It also raises important questions about privacy, of course, since you are essentially giving the AI access to your photo library and the identity information within it. But from a capability standpoint, this puts Gemini in direct competition with memory features we have seen from other major AI assistants, and arguably takes personalization a step further by tying it to visual content you have already curated. Now back to Microsoft, because they had another major announcement this week as well. On April 15th, Microsoft revealed that Copilot and AI agents are being embedded directly inside Power Apps. For those unfamiliar, Power Apps is Microsoft's platform that lets enterprise developers and even non-technical business users build internal applications without writing much traditional code. The update means that apps built on Power Apps can now expose their capabilities directly to Copilot Chat, and Forms and Grid experiences within Copilot Chat are moving toward general availability, expected around July 2026. Microsoft described this by saying, quote, "Agents and Copilot are embedded directly within apps to boost productivity." The key concept here is what Microsoft is calling bi-directional intelligence. That means the apps make the agents smarter by giving them business context, and the agents make the app smarter by adding AI capabilities. Instead of AI being a layer that sits on top of your workflow and you have to go visit, it becomes woven into the actual tools people use every day to do their jobs. For enterprise developers building internal tools, things like expense reporting apps, inventory management systems, or customer service dashboards. This is a meaningful shift. The AI is not a separate thing you consult. It is a transactional actor inside the system, capable of understanding and acting on real business data in context. And finally, Google's DeepMind team announced an update to Gemini Robotics ER 1.6, and this one is all about the physical world. The updated model includes improvements to spatial reasoning, multi-view scene understanding, instrument reading capability, and success detection logic. In simpler terms, this means the model is getting better at understanding three-dimensional environments from multiple camera angles, reading physical instruments like gauges or displays, and determining whether a robotic task was completed successfully. The big news here, though, is access. Developers can now use Gemini Robotics ER 1.6 through the Gemini API and Google AI Studio. That matters because it takes this from being a research demonstration to being something developers can actually build on. If you are working on robotics applications, warehouse automation, manufacturing quality control, or any scenario where an AI needs to reason about the physical world, you now have an API you can call. Google is making a clear statement that its ambitions in AI extend well beyond text and images and into the realm of embodied intelligence, meaning AI that can understand and interact with the physical environment around it.
Thank you for listening to AI Convo Cast. Please don't forget to rate, review, and share if you like what you hear. Thanks and hope to see you again next time.